Opo, malaman. Hindi pala pwedeng hawakan.
Okay, 30 seconds lang to for ano.
Opo, sige po.
Kasi 5 minutes lang per sir.
Sige.
Tell us something about yourself.
So, naimbag nga bigat, kada kayo amin. My name is Adelma Krissel Benicta. I'm 26 years old and I represent the beautiful province of Ilocos Sur. So, as you know, I am a frontliner myself and working in this time of pandemic is a bit challenging but a fulfilling one because for me, knowing that I'm able to help them in times of their need is a fulfillment in itself. Hiningal po ako, sorry. Opo, medyo napagod. Sorry. But aside from that, sorry. Okay po, sige. I work as a nurse po in one of the public hospitals in my province, Ilocos Sur.
What is one beautiful word in your local language and what does it mean? So kanina mo sinabi si Bayo, ang ganda-ganda.
So if I would choose a beautiful word that translates to my dialect, that would be napintas. Napintas translates to beautiful. And I believe, as I stand here, I represent Napintas Abalasang, an Ilocana who shows to the world, confident that she has a heart to inspire other people. And I hope that showing my talents and skills as an Ilocana inspires other people also to inspire others.
Bagtit ang sinabi niya.
Mauyong.
Ano na mo?
Mauyong, parang bagtit din po yun.
So what is that learning experience that you had as a child that made so much impact on you?
Well, as a child, I've always been malikot. So I've always had to stumble. And these scars on my knees are representations that I'm a malikot. But the learning experience that I've had is always learning how to stand back up. And, you know, before I became Miss Ilocos, I had to try 3 times. So that represents how perseverant and hardworking as I am. Because that represents Ilocana. We are resilient, full of grit, full of love and inspiration.
What about in this pandemic? What is the most important lesson that you learned?
There are a lot of learnings that I've learned in this pandemic. One thing is to have that attitude of gratitude, sir. You know, I've always taught myself to always look for the things that I have in life, for the family that I have, for the friends that I have, because I've learned through the learning journeys in this Miss Universe that it's okay to have these people around you to share the feelings that you have, because you know you can never do things alone. And I think that's an important thing to have, to always be grateful.
Adele, if you win the crown, how will you help your community?
I've thought of that a long time, but it was really hard to think of one thing to really spark that answer. So, but I feel like if I win Miss Universe, I can help my community by being the voice, because you know there are a lot of people in our community that don't have the voice to let out their needs. And as a nurse myself, you know, I want to show I want to be the voice to the nurses, because, you know, okay, sorry, nabibitin. Pero it's okay.
What color do you think symbolizes the phenomenal woman?
A color that symbolizes a phenomenal woman for me is white. As you can see, I am wearing white because I believe that purity is important to become a phenomenal woman that you are. And to be a phenomenal woman, you have to know in your heart that whatever, as long as it is pure and as long as it is kind, to have these people around around you have a better life. I think that's one thing that you can do to uplift lives of others.
So working from home is now a norm. So what skills do you think is needed to this so-called workplace of the future?
Yes, sir. It's really hard to work at home, especially for those who have this type of setting. But as for me, as I'm a nurse and I don't know their experience, but I think one skill that you should have if you are working from home is knowing how to thrive, because you have to adjust to the things that's happening right now. And if you learn to adjust and accept the things that's happening right now and have the positive mindset, you can always overcome what it is.
If there is one spot, man-made or natural, in Ilocos Sur that you would like to promote to the world, what would it be?
I'm originally from the municipality of Bantay, and if there's one spot that I would like to show to the world, then that probably is the Bantay Bell Tower, because it's a spot wherein it is a hill and overlooking the view of our province. And I think that's a great opportunity for if someone has ever to visit our province. That's like showing to them in a top view of Ilocos Sur that we are a beautiful province. We are full of nature and, of course, beautiful people.
So that's a hashtag love local, right? So if you had a choice, which local product do you want to support and why?
Yes, I support local products, and I think that would be obvious because I'm wearing one now. So if there's one thing that I would like to introduce, that's the Abel Iloco. I believe that this Abel Iloco dress made by an Ilocana designer is a representation of how Ilocos Sur has a great culture and heritage, and it represents how we Ilocanos are talented and artistic. Because the process of making the Abel Iloco is labor intrinsic.
The last question is, what is one thing you think young people like you should focus on?
I believe, sir, that what young people should be working on, focusing on should be their dreams. They should really know what their goals in life and knowing how their authenticity is. Because, in this learning journey, I believe that knowing yourself truly and knowing your purpose and having that vision of who you want to become and how you can use that to be an inspiration to others is important. Thank you po. My loved ones are always there for me, cheering me on, despite having these beautiful ladies to compete with. But they reassure me that, no, you have the skills and the ability. You just have to believe in yourself and have faith in God, because once you